It was so.
Yeah, good luck with that. Let's play the theme song.
It was so good.
Because you forgot how to get an erection.
Don't you remember?
I forgot about that one completely.
You guys start doing them again. You said you
they
won't.
are worth it. But let's hear the theme song and then we'll start here. Let's see.
Hold on, let me do a quick whatchamacallit here.
We're already started, Frank.
Okay, fine. So if this is loud as fuck, it's not my fault.
Sound of mine. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop. Dark territory.
I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Frank.
Life is Thoreau said, in quiet desperation. Because Harmon Gordon is enslaved by a love affair with a wife 40 years his junior. Because of this, he runs when he should walk. He surrenders when simple pride dictates a stand. He pines away for the lost morning of his life when he should be enjoying the evening. In short, Mr. Harmon Gordon seeks a fountain of youth. And who's to say he won't find it? This happens to be the Twilight Zone.
Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 167 for episode 511 of the original series. We're almost done. A short drink from a certain fountain. I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Frank from the Time Link. Squeeze, squeeze.
I'm late. No, I'm Adam Wilcox.
Welcome, guys.
Who's late?
Yeah, shame on you, Adam, for being late. What a dick move. Remember that time you showed up for an episode you didn't watch or record?
Hey, and you know what's fucked up? As soon as we're done this one, I have to go right back to work too, somehow. And then probably crash along the way, because that's how it happens.
Pimping ain't easy, huh, Frank?
Life ain't easy pimping. But pimping's pimping is pimping.
Nailed it. Exactly word for word, just like the song. So we watched A Short Drink from a Certain Fountain.
I wish I could see you two. What the fuck is wrong with this program?
Nothing. What is wrong with you?
I saw you, then you went away. I saw you, then you went away.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
doing
the most
anything.
crazy thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. I saw yous. You just fucking say that?
I assure you, I didn't go nowheres.
He saws us, Adams, and then we went away.
I believe that's what he says.
We were talking on the videos, and then we went away. What the fucks?
I don't know. What's up with that shit?
What the mighty fuck?
That's just as rude as. Are you good? Leo's Reds gave us a thumbs ups.
Thanks for the thumbs up, Leo Reds.
I feel like I'm talking pig Latin. I feel like I'm just making shit up. No, but I don't know what the fuck's wrong with your side there, Frank, but good luck fixing it. I wish you the best. You probably spent 40 minutes trying to fix it, so just abandon it.
No, because
give up.
I didn't do anything for it to come back up. I didn't do anything for it to leave, so it's not me. I don't give a shit. Whatever.
How many monitors do you have?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Hold on. Let's try something. Let's see if I can screen share. And let's try that, and you'll see my notes.
I do see a share screen button.
Okay. Well, let's stop sharing the screen. And do you see us now?
No.
On your fucking own. So today we watched A Short Drink from a Certain Fountain. And Frank, where does this boozy broad fall on your Frank's Twilight Zone hotties list? I guess we'll call it.
I would definitely play Drunken Hide the Pickle with her.
Drunken, not sober?
No. Because
why?
Well, dude, not for nothing, but she did it for me with the Big Daddy.
I do have a note in here about how many times she calls him Big Daddy, which is really disturbing.
Well, how about I got this right here.
I wish she just said Sugar Daddy like she should.
I have why this chick is a bitch.
I would slap her in the face with a wet mackerel for sure.
Here we go.
Keep forgetting I'm no longer varsity end. It's fun though, huh?
Getting your varsity end.
Well, my doctor should have witnessed that little activity.
If you persist in telling me about your ailments, I may just have to run out and get sick. gets dull, you know. Terribly dull.
I just mentioned it in passing, my dear. Yeah, what'd you do today? You go shopping?
Oh, I had a ball. An absolute wild ball.
Yes, I can hear you.
Turn it up a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you. She had a ball. She had your balls. Your absolute wild balls. In my mouth. I play balls on chin. It was a fun game.
You keep forgetting I'm no longer varsity end.
That too loud?
No.
No,
Okay. Is that better?
definitely.
Should have witnessed that little activity.
If you persist in telling me about your ailments, I may just have to run out and get sick. It gets... Big Daddy, one of these long, late nights, that's exactly what I'm going to do. All I'd say it was one of those days that made you simply want to go and jump off of a bridge. Then I waited for you, Harmon, dear. So, tell you what, Big Daddy, on our anniversary, I'll go out and I'll buy you 6 of them. And then I'll take them all down to the dime store and have them gift wrapped. And then I'll even find you some of your favorite music and play it on your old Victrola.
This is Frank.
Something like, Come to the Wildwood Church.
Stop whistling. Whispering. I can hear you.
But it's worth very little. Except for sentimental value. That's a word you may not understand. Sentiment means the capacity to love.
Big Daddy,
Oh, God.
I don't feel the bill. Why don't
Frank
you
just got hard.
it
I
out?
heard your dick hit the bottom of the microphone.
Fail to know it. There are 14
Connected the cord.
day to read.
It just went.
To be like one.
Every time Big Daddy's like,
Hold on. Ready?
Sound like this.
I just wish that you
Big
would
Daddy.
try to be more careful.
Somebody should have wished that 5 years ago when you and I took out our paper.
Big
Oh, I
Daddy.
knew you were old, Harmon. I just
Can you
didn't
please
know
start saying Frank Big Daddy Links?
You better be careful, Big Daddy, because if you ever take
Oh.
a swimming weekend in Egypt, I just may run away with a mummy.
didn't understand that one, but
He's as old as a mummy. You get it?
I get it now.
Daddy? You get it, Big Daddy?
Dude, you even do it for me.
Hold on. I don't even know, Big Daddy. The way she says it. Oh,
Ladies and
God.
gentlemen that are new to the stream, this is when their chemicals start kicking in. So you've been
There?
warned.
No, this is Frank being aroused by a woman yelling Big Daddy at an old man in terrible old man makeup. And that brings me to my next point. Frank, Adam, sorry you weren't here for that. You're over here on my screen, sorry. Frank,
Yo.
you could chime in, but if you've seen the episode, better or worse makeup? This episode, old man makeup of Hannon, I think is his name, or of late, I think of Cliffordville.
Of
Better makeup.
late, I think of Cliffordville still takes the cake of being the worst,
Yeah, okay, good. So this has better, which I agree with.
but not by much.
It only because that guy in of later Clifford, think of Cliffordville, B, I'll start with B, ironically, weirdly, murdered his wife, and then A had a bald head, so you had like the bald head stuff,
It was so hot.
which didn't match. And this guy at least had hair, so it wasn't as obvious. And B, he didn't murder his wife in real life.
Ye-
So we have that going on.
Yep.
Adam, you missed a lot with that episode.
Yeah, I did.
Yo,
The actor in real life killed his wife and then killed himself.
yeah. There's a lot of that going on in the TZ.
And I fully support it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's called natural selection, right?
Husband selection, really.
Husband freedom. Yep.
Not even husband freedom, because he killed himself too. It's
Yeah,
more like
it's like you finally got rid of her. Now enjoy it, and then you're gonna kill yourself. Like, what was
Yeah.
the point?
that's what
What's
I'm,
the point?
if he lived and got away with it, OJ style, husband freedom.
That's what I'm saying.
The way he did it was just dumb.
The
Yeah.
guilt got him.
Phil Hartman's wife style.
Oof,
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that
man,
bitch.
still too soon.
She
Oof.
robbed us so much
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what?
he was a national treasure.
of Canada. He's Canadian.
Only the type of weird info you latch onto somehow. But okay, so the old man makeup face. You remember those popcorn ceilings that was so popular in the 50s? That's what his face looked like. A popcorn ceiling.
I know goddamn
Oh my
well I'm the
God.
oldest fucker here, and you weren't alive back in the 50s. So what the fuck are you talking about?
That was my phone smashing the ground.
Ugh.
Okay, in
Oh, I'm
South
scared.
Jersey,
Those
in
face
South
first.
in South Jersey, all the houses were pretty much built in the 50s, and that's what they did to this fucking ceilings. It was like this little, we called it popcorn ceiling. It's like these, I don't know, it was probably asbestos, and it's
I
probably,
have installed popcorn ceilings in people's houses in the South.
so you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, it's a machine you can get, and where it sprays the spackle in clusters.
Mhm.
And there's a part I just watched Raising Arizona for B Movie Battle, and Nick Cage goes to punch the guy, but he's in a trailer, and his hand scrapes on the popcorn ceiling. He's like, "Ah!" It's so fucking funny. That movie's
Time out. First, why wasn't I invited? Second, why is that in B movie battle? That shouldn't be a B movie battle. Raising Arizona is not a B movie, sir.
it's a Nick Cage movie, which is part of B Movie Battle.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a B movie. It was kind of
No.
a sleeper hit. Yeah.
That movie's fucking, it's perfect. But he goes and scrapes on the popcorn and that movie's perfect. I will defend that to my death. It's
Yeah.
one of the first movies I ever watched.
It's one of the rare perfect movies ever made.
I was gonna say the makeup looks like that cheap liquid latex that you buy at Walgreens,
Dude.
and they always have like the little face on the front because it was obviously done by a professional asshole that knows how to make that stuff work. And they always say, "Oh, it's easy. You can make it look exactly like the front of
It's
the
got
box,"
Bela
which
Lugosi on the front.
never turns out. It always looks like you got boogers attached to your face because fucking nobody knows how to do that shit unless they went.
Then
to
you
school.
realize it's like 9 o'clock at night, and you're like, nobody's gonna fucking see my face. It doesn't matter.
So you just wind up going as a hobo for Halloween because fuck it. Yeah.
I'm a hobo Dracula. Boo! I'll suck your dick or blood.
Oh,
Whatever you
look,
want in the alleyway. Whatever you want, man.
I put fucking lipstick in my hair. I'm a punk rocker. Oi.
You know what I'm still laughing about when they forget the baby and John Goodman's going,
Oh, the poster of today's show for YouTube Live is me as what I call Tucson East, because I love Raising Arizona so much, but I had to bad talk something. So I had to create a side character to talk bad about Raising Arizona. So that's why that character exists, with the scar in his eye and the eye patch and the.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was.
So that's what that is, because I had to find some way to talk bad about Raising Arizona. I couldn't do it personally, so I had to create a whole nother character to do it, and he talks like Clint Eastwood. So that's what that is. That'll be upcoming in I don't know, a couple weeks here, after my Color Out of Space one.
Can't wait for that one.
I can. Color Out of Space is, and then Raising Arizona is fucking amazing.
My next guess was that your picture was paying tribute to Brian Ferry. So I'm actually going to show it here so people that are
Frank's
watching know what the fuck we're talking about.
Goodbye, Frank.
He'll be back. They always come back. Phonics West.
What are we doing? What do you?
I'm gonna share your profile
What is
picture.
Leo Red showing him? Anyway, Phoenix be like,
I don't want to be backstage.
You know, it's fun back there. All right, so this is the picture that we're talking about here. Yeah, pretty nuts. And I'm proud of you for having a Dare shirt. I want one of those now, but they don't make those
my
for
original
fatties.
one. The me version is where my no effects Dare to Keep Kids on Punk, and also
Okay.
that hat on. So the evil version has a Cubs hat instead of White Sox, and it says Dare.
You didn't strike me as a Brian Ferry fan anyway, so
I don't know who that fuck that is. You can say it all you want.
Yeah, it's from Roxy Music.
If you insist, yes.
Yep.
What the fuck is Leo Red talking about?
Let me see. What is Leo Red talking about? Phoenix? I don't know.
I don't know either, but who cares? So let's talk about this episode. Get me the fuck off there. I don't want to look at. That's Tucson East, by the way. So He talks like this. I hated that movie, Raising Arizona. I don't get the point of comedies. That's how he talks. You'll see it. But let's talk about this actual episode.
Perfect World was a great movie.
What is?
What was that movie called where he was in with Kevin Costner? Was it A Perfect World?
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
Good movie.
I thought it was good.
It's good, yeah. But you know, Clint Eastwood has so many better movies than that.
Oh my good God, no wonder. My fucking
Oh. What?
Would you like to restart the computer now?
No.
Nothing's working right. My fucking computer had to update. Of course.
Leo's correct. Every time I tell Frank to turn up the volume, it's well, we're good now. I think we're good on volumes.
No, actually, we're reenacting scenes from A Big Trouble in Little China.
So pissed. Anyway, so I have another clip. You want to play it?
No, I want to talk about this episode a little bit before we get to clips.
Okay.
Okay, so it starts off a skanky broad dancing around her living room, 1960s style to 1960s terrible music. She's wearing a see-through dress, and you can see fucking everything. Thank you, episode. And she's clearly liberated, as they would say. She's fucking floozy. And some old man walks in old man makeup, young guy in old man makeup. And then she bitches at him after trying to dance with him about being old and boring and how she can't do this. And he's like, we just danced for 17 seconds. What more do you want? You bitch, I'll fucking kill you. Oh, you suck. God, I love you. Oh, you suck such a good dick. What? Oh, God, why the fuck? And he's out of breath. And she's like, I want to go to space. I want to go to Mars. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I just want to go to Pluto.
You are my everything.
I want to take some Pluto drugs. What the fuck's wrong with you? And he's like, I don't want to go to the corner store. What the fuck's wrong with you? They're so opposite.
Swallow.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Then I don't.
No, she doesn't.
Then there's no point in keeping her.
No. What the fuck does she offer this guy? I have no idea beyond a slightly younger vag than he's used to. What the fuck does she offer him?
Yeah, I know.
They sleep in separate bedrooms.
What a really weird, dichotomy. An old dude and a hot chick together.
Yeah, it's almost like Hugh Hefner, huh?
No, but honestly, specifically this couple, what does she offer him? We never see them flirt. We saw them slightly dance. You are taking the longest chug of Mountain Dew I've ever seen in my life. That is not good for you. We have also seen him
piss himself. He's going to piss himself before the show's over.
That was good.
That was like a minute and a half. I went through like several different points. But she has offered him nothing. She sits in a separate bed. She wants nothing to do with him. Doesn't even look at him when he wakes up. Has nothing to do with him. What is he getting out of this? He's not fucking her.
Fuck no. He'd be like, he'd thrust like, my doctor should see this.
Cardiovascular. Oh, God.
I could call her a trophy wife if they showed her flirting with other people, like at a party or something, but I'm not even getting that vibe off of her.
There's nothing you're getting out of this relationship from his aspect. Other than I like to titty fuck her. She has tiny little tits, so what the fuck you getting out of this? You're not going to fit it between unless you're really fucking slim.
She lets him in the back door. There it is.
Okay, well, lots of girls, I mean, in the 60s, maybe not so many, but lots of girls do that nowadays. So
it's a requirement nowadays. You start off in the back door before you're allowed in the front nowadays.
I've been in the back door before I said hello. My name is. I don't fucking care what they say after that, but I move on and I keep going. But I don't know what the fuck he's getting out of this relationship in the 60s, unless he's, like you said, he's getting back door and she's one of the 7 that'll do it. I assume he has money, which they kind of allude to, but they don't say why he has money. They don't say.
No, that's right. They don't really tell you what he is.
Of his will. They don't say anything about how his brother controls everything, which apparently he fucking does.
And apparently his brother is some, just this groundbreaking, fucking medical rejuvenation guy.
This guy he's the opposite of the guy that we were making fun of a couple weeks ago that was belittling his niece or whatever that had all the really
Uncle
good
Simon.
Yeah, Simon. Yeah, he's the opposite of Simon.
He does fucking slay her when she's off screen, though. He doesn't do it to her face, but he's like, I have some notes here. She's a brassy, conniving, covetous little broad, and I'm like, those are some Uncle Simon slams. This
Yeah,
guy's
the brother. I think the brother is the. Well, we'll get to that. Yeah.
The brother is Rod Serling. Okay, Rod Serling wrote this. He had to.
That is very possible, sir, and I didn't think about that until just now. And thank you for bringing that up.
Now I'm sir. How'd that happen?
You look older than me.
No, it's definitely Rod Serling dialogue.
I haven't even had a kid yet.
Lou Holtz wrote the basic story, but the teleplays by Rod Serling, who wrote that specific dialogue. I almost can guarantee it, based on what he says about her. And,
yeah.
But I love the fact that basically he's too old for her. He calls his brother in the middle of the night, being like, "She fucking yelled at me. Please come over. I'm still fucking hard, and she won't take care of it. Please come over. She's so mean." And he fucking comes over, and he's like, "Dude, what the fuck? Why are you calling me?" And he's like, "I'm so sorry. I did that. I know you work as a scientist, and you inject them with your fluid, and they're young again." Talking about like fucking chimpanzees. I'm like,
I'm guessing she probably ties him up naked to the bed post, and then she takes his credit card and goes to Bloomingdale's.
I can imitate this guy pretty good too. I've seen what you've done to the bunnies.
You sound like of late of Cliffordville.
Yeah, that's how he talked because he's old. Remember?
Talk about selling land.
So they're $50
an acre.
The oil might as well be on the moon.
There you go. You sound more like that than this episode. That was pretty good though. That's pretty good. So Adam, go back and watch Of Late I Think of Cliffordville, season 4 episode.
I have to now. Does he do that? Does he do that impression there too?
No,
I can use a little bit more of that. Yeah,
that's the impression he's doing.
Good job.
This brother's doing a very similar thing though, just like wet mouth. I'm fucking. So I know you're working with chimpanzees, and the brother's like, "Yeah, but they're showing up like mentally retarded, and 3 arms and two ball sacks full of 6 different testicles. They're fucked up, dude. Why do you want to take this shit? Why do you want me to inject you with my hot fluid?"
Bro, he goes through all these groundbreaking medical miracles that he's accomplished. He goes, "We're still walking blind in the woods on this one." I'm like, "Are you? No, are you?" Because if you're rejuvenating, dude, you're not walking blind. You're almost there, son.
It makes you wonder how high his standards are.
I know.
I'm thinking that guy is secretly like the guy from Reanimator. Like he's just bringing shit back to life. And
whose name is Frank West.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to say I almost said Simon. I knew it was West.
Dr. Frank West.
Yeah.
I took some clips from that movie to do my intros on back when I had the Phoenix West show. But anyway,
good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, let me see. So, this is what his brother thinks of her. This is Rod.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is Rod Serling dialogue, like pen to paper, that I've ever heard.
What I think of her, and I've told her myself to her face, so I have no compunctions about saying it aloud. I think she's a brassy, conniving, covetous little broad. Let me finish. I could forgive her hungers, Harmon. I could forgive her the fact that she's made out of asbestos and hasn't got a heart in her body. But I can't forgive her for what she's done to you. You know that she's turned you into a frightened, quaking fool. You dote on her, you give in to her, and you run after her like a fool. That's item number 1. Now, the second favor is that from now on, simply after you've had your battles, don't call me at odd hours of the night.
Battles. When you finish on her chest, don't call me in the morning. I don't want to hear about it. That's all you have.
You imagine getting in a fight with Rod Serling if he has those levels of comebacks? Like it just probably, I don't know.
I like doing the math because if you're 40, like we're all about 40, can you imagine?
Thank you for reminding me that.
Can you imagine fucking a 16-year-old right now? I can't.
Nope. I can't even fathom.
It's beyond
I can't.
imaginable because I don't want to, not because I can't imagine. Like, oh my god, that'd be great, but like I don't want to. What the fuck? They'd be talking about some band. I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, oh, like, what am
Because I
talking
think of what I was when I was 16, and I was not about old women. I just, or
If I was fucking a 16-year-old right now, Hanson would be playing in the background.
about? Yeah. What was 16-year-old? 2004. So I was in film school.
Bop, 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 doom, bop. Ooh, is that blood? Are you in your period yet, or did I just break that hymen?
I'm gonna mop all over you. Yeah.
Bop all over your face.
dude, when I was 16, the New Kids on the Block were still a thing.
You're old as fuck.
I am old as fuck.
I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna bang no 16-year-old to New Kids on the Block. Ugh.
No,
Like he's 60, she's 25, right? Probably
40 years her senior.
So she's 65, she's 25.
Yeah.
She's fucking sitting there talking about.
She's in the prime of her childbearing years.
She's like, oh. Adam's like, oh yeah, and that's where we leave the fucking that band. That's all I can name for that band. But what the fuck are you gonna do with someone that young, that much younger than you?
Teach them some really awesome.
Take her to the sock hop. Take her roller skating.
My girlfriend's 7 years younger than me, and I feel like
go hang
I'm
out at the
old
mall
man.
the next day.
I'm old man
Yeah.
Phoenix telling her stories of the yesteryear. That's only 7 years.
Oh,
So-
no.
So yeah, let's read from the book from Mark Scott Zickery.
Ooh, I put up a book.
No, you mustn't read from the book. No, I'm sorry. I just wanted
Look,
to say that.
Look where I grabbed the book, Phoenix. I don't have to get up or anything. I put a bookshelf in so I could grab the book real quick.
You had to put a whole shelf in for that. You can just set it on some speakers.
Not in the middle
Look at
of
that. He can do that without even getting up. I'm
Look at
impressed.
Oh my god. Oh,
Move your
Arm's
camera a
length.
lot.
Yeah.
wait, this
Book
book.
is-
Oh my god, I don't have to get up to get that because hey,
Your camera's really
He put thought into that.
that was a
Yeah.
magic trick, but your camera's really dependent on your book being there or not. It's like every time you move your book, it's like Blair Witch. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my God, they're coming after us! Oh,
I
I'm
read
so
now
scared.
from the book of Zickery,
I'm so
page
scared.
375.
With a Blair Witch.
My pants.
Psalm 375 for those
Desperate to keep up with
who
his
don't know
girl,
who will-
White, Hail Mary. Wealthy Harmon Gordon, God rest his soul, begs his doctor brother to inject him with the highly experimental youth serum. Initially, the doctor refuses, but when Harmon threatens suicide, he reluctantly agrees. At first, the serum's effects seem miraculous. Harmon is restored to vigorous young manhood, but the formula continues to work, and Harmon regresses to an infant. That ruins the episode. As his wife starts to walk out, Harmon's brother makes his threat to compel her to stay, raise Harmon to adulthood, staying with him every minute, or to be cut off without a penny. So here's actually
I
what
like
his
how
father-
Frank is reading along with you like there's going to be a pop quiz on this later.
Frank
Are we going to be tested on this?
over the
I even put the book back
baby
there.
photo of Harmon. Poetic justice of a sort is served at the end of a short drink from a certain fountain, but it would be more satisfying if it were not for the uncomfortable realization that a helpless child is being left entirely at the mercy of someone who is unfit wife and will almost certainly be an unfit mother for reasons which are cloudy at this date. This is one of the 4 half-hour episodes which are not in syndication, which we talked about earlier, Adam.
Yes.
Considering
this is-
its wordiness and predictability, however, this is no great loss.
Woo.
Thus ends the book of Zickery. Hail
That's
B. Hail B, Frank.
full of grace.
I thought this. Yeah. I this episode's okay. I bet.
Mark Zickery. Bing. Oh wait, you guys ain't Catholic?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Catholics do weird shit.
I still don't know everything there is to know about the
Drinking
Catholic
the blood
religion.
right now.
Even though where I grew up was mostly Catholic, I'm still
I
not
was gonna
Catholic.
say, Phoenix, you were brought up Catholic, weren't you?
No.
You're Irish. Moving on. Okay.
I drink the blood, but no.
Okay. Yeah, like those wafers suck.
They're like cardboard.
It's like, why am I eating and drinking Jesus? I don't get it.
It's
And
fucking creepy. Catholics are fucking creepy.
his name wasn't even Jesus until the late or early 1500s anyway.
Well, I grew up
I want
Baptist, so I had to
David
listen to a lot of yelling.
Oh boy, you guys.
A lot of yelling.
Let's change subjects here.
Yes, I
About
agree.
Something a little more, a little less.
Here we go.
I beg you, give me a chance. Give me a chance to
That's
say
pretty good, Frank.
And if I don't,
You cut me off.
Bringing it right
I'll
back.
see who reaches the sidewalk first. The man in the elevator or the free-falling body.
Now, did like that guy was about to jump because his brother said no, right?
Yeah, he dramatically in front of him.
Seriously, right? Like I did, like that was about to happen, correct? He literally just
They
said,
definitely allude to that, where he's like, a fall from 500 feet up will definitely smash some human organs. You want me to go in detail and grisly detail about that?
Yeah,
Let
I
me tell you
guarantee-
about human.
They dealt with suicide in the best way that they could in 1964.
that
Yeah.
he literally walks out to the balcony. His brother comes out and he's like, you know what? You can leave and all, and you keep your answer as no. But I guarantee you'll see a big, meat pile of nothingness that used to be me when you get down the elevator.
He's like, he basically begs his brother to inject him with this hot fluid serum, and he's like, I won't fucking give you that beef pump up in you. So okay, well, you go fuck off over the balcony. And the brother's like, okay, I'll go over here. And he's like, I'm gonna jump off. And when you go downstairs, by the time you hit the ground floor and go in the lobby and walk by and do the awkward bye to the guy in the lobby, you're gonna walk through like 4.5 feet of gooey
Me.
older brother. So
Yeah.
your goodbyes then. Drop some flowers in it. I don't know what you got to do, dude, but
So
that's
what
gonna
can
be
you say now?
so I don't care what you got to do, because he's like, bye, brother. And his brother's like halfway at the door and he kind of stops like a child and peeks in it. And he walks over to the balcony, all melodramatic. And the brother's like, are you going to jump? But he doesn't do that. Instead, he's like, let me tell you about the scientific ramifications about jumping from your death 500 feet.
I will reach terminal velocity before I hit concrete.
There's a Charlie Sheen movie I want to bring up called Terminal Velocity, in which case your body will only hit. He goes in that whole spiel.
In which case, halfway through the movie, if you have a gun, you will blow your fucking brains out.
It's not as good as the movie Drop Zone, but it came out at the same time.
Yeah, but his brother was in that one, wasn't it? Or no, it was terrible. It was Keanu Reeves, right? No, it was Wesley Snipes. No.
Wesley Snipes is Drop Zone.
Okay.
And Gary Busey, which makes it far superior to Terminal Velocity.
Yo, wasn't that the movie where Gary Busey snorted coke off of his dog?
That's probably every movie. Ugly, but
That's Gary Busey on Wednesday.
that's Gary Busey. Hold on. Gary Busey, clean off your dog right now. Gary, it's a fucking terrier. Clean it the fuck
We
off.
know the dog's name is Snow, but come the fuck on now, Gary.
You're not
Busey.
skiing on your fucking
Have some
dog. You're doing
respect.
blow. We
Have
all
some
know
respect, bro.
And
it. Gary, clean it up. Okay?
it wasn't a short-haired dog.
Go to
It was
bed.
a long-haired dog.
I feel like we have to babysit Gary Busey. Everyone has to take shifts. Gary, go to sleep. Gary, go to sleep.
They have on one of
I
those
don't
little
care.
child leashes like you see at the malls, like the soccer moms have on their kids at the mall. He's got
I
one of
know
those.
Gary
on.
Tommy Lee Jones is doing right now. Go to sleep.
Yo, how the hell did his son actually stick around long enough to become an actor?
I'm thinking that his son got as far as he did because a lot of people mistook him for Fido Dido in the 80s.
I think
Maybe
he
in the early
became a
90s.
tooth monster, and he became like the antithesis of the Tooth Fairy. That guy is all teeth.
I'm not sure why Jake
great in
Busey didn't play
Contact.
Guile in a Street Fighter movie. He would have been perfect for it. He looks
He's
exactly
great
like
in
him.
the Frighteners.
Dude, fuck yeah, he was. Hell, fuck yeah, he was. That was a
Starship
great movie.
Troopers.
Starship Troopers too. Another great one. That Gary Busey's
That's it.
Contact.
Contact sucks. That's all he did. That was great.
Contact was a great movie, sir.
Contact fucking sucks.
Don't you dare respect
Contact is
in that way.
garbage.
It was a.
Contact sucks.
Do not disrespect
on.
Carl Sagan.
Contact, the director of Contact did her only good episode of Tales from the Crypt last week. Contact fucking sucks, though.
I love Contact.
Even good directors can make bad films.
It was a
Contact
Carl
is like an
Sagan
orgasm where you're
book.
like, here, I'm going to come. Oh, it never came, but stuff came out.
Yeah.
That's what I call Contact.
Contact is like the cinematic equivalent of blue balls. You go in there expecting something, anything, a climax, you never get nothing. You just go in with blue balls.
I read the book before I saw the movie.
Well, we shouldn't have to read the book. If it's a good movie, you shouldn't have to read the book to watch the movie. That's the rule.
It was a Carl
shit about
Sagan book. You know how many people read that book? Come on now. Do you know who Carl Sagan is?
What, are you drinking cum? What is that? All I saw was a white label. Okay, it looks so different when you're shaking it.
The way I was shaking it in front of the microphone, though, it did sound like cum, and that was the
white
effect that
blur.
I was going for. Yeah.
I used to like to say my cums never sounded like that.
Well, I'll give it a couple years, Frank. It'll happen.
Oh God,
That's true,
you become an empty sack of plastic down there.
dude. I've been walking in doctors' offices and doing that for way too long. Never sounded like that.
TMI.
It's the truth, though.
TMI.
So speaking of cum, a short drink from a certain fountain of cum is not a good episode.
That was a quality segue, sir.
It's not a good episode.
That's
I really do
no.
think
Phoenix, please, just pause for the applause. Great segue, buddy. Okay, now we continue.
So the episode is not that great. Adam, you appeared to like it. Way more than I did.
I like it because it has what you call, I don't want to take credit for the term that you introduced me to, a power move. And what I like about it is you think that the main character is the old guy in the bad Walgreens makeup, but it's actually the brother, in my opinion, who's the protagonist, because he's kind of getting shit on. He's kind of the only one that sees the forest through the trees.
Before you finish, let's kind of finish up.
Okay.
Really go that far into the plot.
Okay.
Some people just don't watch the episodes and listen to this, even though we highly advise against that. But
no, I don't. I highly advise you listen to this first. Then go.
I guess if you do a good enough job, you shouldn't have to be able to watch the episode. You can just listen to this in your car and like, oh yeah.
In case they didn't watch it.
Fair enough.
But old brother begs younger brother to inject him with this hot fluid serum to fix his aging, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll pump that up in you." And out of nowhere, he like shoots him up like he's a fucking junkie in his own room. It's like, oh, he's like, there you go, Cobain, have fun with that. And then the younger brother, he says so many contradictory sentences in a row that I'm having
goodness
describing this, because he goes, all right, you go ahead and go to sleep. I'm going to stay here and observe you heavily for a few days. Anyway, go to sleep. It takes about 6 hours to kick in. He's like, anyway, so go ahead and go to sleep. I'm going to fuck off. I'm going to get out of here. And he leaves. And I'm like, I thought you're fucking observing him. And he goes home. And we just cut to the next day. Right?
Yeah. And the next day, I have two real quick. I have two clips. The one's named She Gets Wet. And the next clip is She Came.
Well, She Gets Wet sounds like it's after where we need to pick up.
Okay. No, it's right where you. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the brother shows up the next day after he said he's going to observe him every single second of every single day, and it's the next morning, and he's like walks in. She's drinking coffee after a fucking hangover from drinking alone and dancing alone, and he's like, "Oh, where the fuck's my brother?" And she's like, "I don't know. I'm only married to the motherfucker. I don't fuck him and sleep in the other side of the house." Again, what does he get out of this relationship?
She was definitely suffering from all that blackberry brandy she was drinking by herself the night before. Oh no, schnapps.
Peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps. Yeah, that's what it is.
Schnapps.
Yeah,
that's an old reference there, Adam. Like goes back to Cornfield episode.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good life. I played the advertisement for last. Anyway, yes. So if you have the clip and it picks up after that, go right ahead.
Okay. Yay.
That was
It's incredible what a good night's sleep will do for a man, isn't it?
What?
Harmon? Harmon, what have you done to yourself? Are you wearing makeup?
No makeup, just a good night's sleep.
You look so different.
So do I.
Yes, you. Well, you look wonderful. You look so young. What's happened to you?
Ask my brother over there. No,
Shit,
don't.
I tried to pull.
Brother doesn't know.
Worst Viagra commercial ever.
How do I feel? I feel like $1 million tax-free. That's how I feel. You know what I'm going to do for you, Ray? I'm going to let you take me on tour. They're going to write you up in all the medical journals.
Jerk me with
First
your hot
thing in
food,
4
brother.
weeks. Flora and I are going to go on a little ocean trip.
Oh, fly, sail. Who cares?
She's wet now.
Ooh, Big Daddy, I don't know what you've done to yourself, but
Frank,
that-
calm down.
that's
Yeah, that.
I care because I like this fine. Oh, yes, I like it fine.
Frank, calm down.
Oh yeah. Oh, Big Daddy.
Frank, calm it down.
It's incredible.
Dude.
I sleep
Oh,
with you for
sorry. Fuck.
You good? You strap it down with your belt?
All right. Got it under
Go
control.
through. Dude,
Yeah.
we can't move on if you keep doing that with your erection.
What?
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I move.
Take it down. Do a fucking do a sailor's knot. I don't know what you gotta do down there. Just get it fucking under control.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a winter day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a winter day.
We're good. Okay.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
coming over the. Is that coming over the?
Yeah, a little
Cool.
bit.
All right, cool. Because that's my cock hitting the microphone.
Really? We weren't
Your
sure.
version.
You sure? You sure that's what?
Tink, tink.
Oh, shenanigans.
Yours is like a shimmer. So cute and tiny.
Yo, I remember. For some reason, this brings up a memory of getting our physicals done right before we were freshmen for football.
I don't think I like where this is going.
So,
The doctor grabbed my ass. He's like,
No. well, no, it was the first time a doctor ever grabbed my piece, right? So,
Hold on.
what?
Me and my piece.
Anyway,
Tell me
so me and my
slowly, Frank.
so
Oh,
me,
slowly, Big Daddy. Sorry. Type it down.
And he introduced me to a new way to play baseball.
Why'd your face go all red? Look at that.
so because of that. So all right, so and then we're
You're
riding.
red now.
So me and my best friend Brett, we're riding.
You made by aliens? Is that nature? Or is that like extraterrestrial? That just showed up?
So me and Brett, yeah, we're riding our bikes home. It's the funniest thing he's ever said to me.
No good story starts with a bike ride home. That's
Yes,
a molestation story. Then the local van was driving around with
as
music.
we're riding our bikes home from our physical, where the lady our junk, right? You know,
We got in the back of the van. Anyway, so
Right. We're talking about it.
He said he had a puppy.
And
found my friend's body in the creek, and then anyway, I got home and where's the story going? Continue. Sorry.
Oh God, it hurts. Oh. We've
Proceed,
lost
if you
the
will.
podcast. Absolute ascent.
Oh, I miss them every day.
I
Oh,
have never
good
seen
friend.
Frank's face that red before in my entire life. That's like a new shade of red. That's like the color out of space level of red that I'm looking at right there. Oh,
oh my god.
Oh, I still miss him. Anyway,
this shit is Lovecraftian. Oh,
I got home when I pulled the pool ball out of my ass, and I thought about, what am I going to do with the next few days? Oh, Charles.
oh
Oh my god.
And I've been listening to ABBA ever since.
Who? Anyway, so so Dean goes. I can't move on.
Oh, I can't breathe.
a cold scoop of my own Fred in the desert. Anyway, so I put him in a vanilla cone body bag, and I don't know where we started, but let's continue. Frank's never going to collect himself. Let's talk about this. So,
He starts and then I start, and I can't.
yeah. So,
Oh fuck.
Boozy McMoneyTits. Boozy McMoneyTits, I guess I'll call her. She wakes up, realizes her husband is just like absent, and she's like, "Oh, that motherfucker's sleeping." And they wake him up. He's like 20 years younger, I'd say. Comes out and he's like, "Oh!" He's wearing old man pajamas
Still
still.
looked old as fuck.
Makeup
by
on.
the way.
What?
He still looked old.
My dad wore those pajamas up until about 2 or 3 years ago. Those exact same fucking pair of pajamas.
R.I.P. He wakes up. He wears those
They're called
pajamas.
pajamas, sir. Not pajamas.
Midwest versus your fucking. Yous ought to knows they're called pajamas. You fucking sucks as yous.
Use guys.
Yous guys ought to know they're called pajamas.
I used 3 pieces of bread with my peanut butter and pajamas.
So
what the fuck?
they finally wake up the brother. He's 20 years younger. He doesn't look that young, but he's got less makeup on. And she's like, "Are you wearing makeup now, Joker?" She does the fucking Harley Quinn voice. And he's like, "No, I'm fucking younger." And then he like turns his head once, and he's 20 years younger from that. And he's like, it's coming at an alarming rate, just like Frank's Mountain Dew into his mouth, in his stupid fucking mouth hole. But she's like, "We're gonna go on an ocean trip," and he's like, "Yeah, let's go to India or fucking Istanbul or
Egypt,
Syria." What the fucking horrible places he mentions.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was planning to like push her overboard while they were out to sea, like pull a fucking Rachel Wood on her shit?
It felt like it. Robert Wagner's gonna shove her over and be like,
Robert Wagner, Rachel Wood, Natalie Wood. I'm sorry,
Natalie Wood. Yeah. But he's like, Mom. She said she's scared of swimming, but we were just out swimming.
Like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he's just kind of sitting there with a fucking spear gun, like, yeah, I hear you.
I didn't see that movie, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, so don't spoil it.
Oh well.
Yeah, I want to watch it. It's on my watch list, but
you'll be happy.
Hey,
it's a long one, but it's worth it. Yeah.
Phoenix, when you watch it, let me know so we can watch it together, please.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Totally. I'll let you know.
Will you please? No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, me too. Dead serious.
All right, cool.
I'll let you know, man.
All right, right on.
He can't see us, right?
Fuck you.
I forgot. That bit. He can't see us.
I have no friends, remember? And I like watching movies with other people.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know, man. I'm gonna let you know this. I mean, you can't tell from the way I can hear.
Those are called white people problems.
But I can't. I'm totally gonna let you know when I'm watching the movie, and then we'll totally watch it together.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So let's watch that together sometime.
I have it on Blue.
Never. So let's move on. So where the fuck are we? Dr.
They were planning a trip.
From reality. Yeah. They go to sleep. He wakes up again. Like I said, ages less and less every single scene. And he's just like, oh, my face. And his brother's like, what's going on? And we don't see it. And then it cuts, and you don't see that actor again anymore.
He appears to be doing the reverse, and I know you know Star Trek. Both of you guys know Star Trek. He's doing the reverse of young Spock from Spock 3, or Star Trek 3, the search for Spock. He's going in reverse order. It's the curious case of Benjamin Buttons.
Yeah, the curious case of Spock.
But yeah, Spock is screaming through the entire movie as he goes through puberty in a matter of seconds. Yeah.
You know what?
No pon far for you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's just for that. He's not that race. Come on. Oh, Spock.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. I thought you said. I thought you said Picard.
Fuck
I
you,
just
Phoenix.
No, that's on me. I came in the conversation a little late there. I was busy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quit.
He did. He does have a pon far.
Yeah.
Frank, watch more Star Trek. That's all I can say.
No.
You'll thank us later. Yeah.
Watch less of their weird things they're into.
No.
In the rooms we have to jizz in a cup. Is that over? Is that over?
Bicycle porn.
She's pregnant. Yes, it's over. I
That
don't
phase of your life where you jerk into a cup and then hand it to here's my cum to a stranger is over, right?
Yes, dude, yes.
Is that bizarre the way I think it is, or are you just kind of like you piss into a
However
cup?
bizarre you could possibly think it is, times it 10.
It sounds bizarre.
It is.
Here's my
dude.
fresh cum. It's still warm. Keep your hands warm.
Oh no, and especially with the instructions, which really brings on the sexy, so you're ready to really give it your all. Do not use any lubrication or spit.
I haven't jerked off without a lube. Adam, are you back? I haven't
I'm
jerked
here.
off without a lube in years. I want you
I
to
don't
hear
think
that.
I ever used the lube, ever,
Ever?
never.
Do you jerk off dry?
Yeah, I'm a dry jerker.
I can't do that anymore, man. You got to get some toys.
For my
They
Fleshlight
make
or-
toys, Frank. They do.
why?
Yeah, Adam, we haven't been married for 20 years almost, so
Yeah. No,
you'll be quiet, and she knows your house.
they make toys for dudes. Yeah.
Yes, the fleshlight. I know.
No, even beyond that, it goes a lot. It depends on how much money you want to spend for something like
Dude,
that.
I saw.
They make fucking robots now, and I'm waiting
know.
to save up to buy a fucking robot.
Well, no, but they're in stock unless you want the male version. They're out of stock.
No, nope, don't
Hold
want
on.
that.
Backtrack. They're in stock?
The women version is.
So I can't you can't buy a webcam for under $200, but I can get a fuck robot. Okay,
Just a female.
all right. I'm getting on Amazon as soon as this
Hold
podcast is
on.
over.
You can only buy the female right now? Why?
Because the male is sold out and on back order.
That is weird.
That's bizarre. Why?
And
That's proof that we're not living in the right reality.
and 80% of 80% of their clientele are men.
We've all
Let's
crossed into the
say-
multiverse. Yep.
Hypothetically, I wanted a male sex bot. How long do I gotta wait for that fucker to show up? Let's just say,
But hey, it's so worth it when that.
Frank,
Sex
give me a
bot.
timeline here.
What's up?
How long do I gotta wait for a sex male robot?
I mean, probably longer than it would take me to take a flight over there, and you could pay me the amount of money that those things cost, and then
I'll see you soon,
I'll be
Frank.
a sex
So
robot.
let's move on to
Let's do that. Yeah.
where are we?
I'll be
Adam-
your steel phoenix. Wink,
What?
winky.
Can you bring the robot or no? You can
Adam
make all you
got
want,
it.
but I don't want
Adam
that.
got it. I heard.
Adam's reaching for anything to get out of this conversation.
Hi, Frank. I'm your best friend.
Welcome to Altair Moor, gentlemen. I am to transport you to the residence.
Does this turn you on, Frank? I just want to know.
Is that Robbie?
Yeah, it's Robbie.
Then
I'll
yeah.
be Corey's and Uncle Simon.
Oh,
Can I
wait,
just show
wait till you see Robbie and Whipple. Oh yeah.
what their doors look like inside this apartment.
You mean the sliding doors that only exist
No.
in my Aunt Liz's house?
Can I share my screen here to show
Yeah.
the YouTube crowd
Yeah, absolutely.
how tall these fucking doors are in this set?
Well, with everyone else but me.
So this is her. Look at this. She's probably 5.5. This is
No.
a fucking huge door.
She's
So we're assuming the guy doesn't live in Cabrini Green, is what you're getting at.
I get that he
Yeah.
has like a little thing up here.
wait, time out. What's where, Adam?
Their doors are like 20 feet tall.
They really are.
She's like, let me open the door. The whole fucking thing opens like a garage. And then
I
Shit,
will
well,
give her
all
this.
our Time Life magazines over here.
They got like beef eaters standing outside that open the door for them when they're not using them.
I will give this episode and her one good, I'll say one good thing about her in this episode. She did a very good job acting after she looked in, saw a child that was her husband, and walked out. The way she did it and the look and everything, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you like? She played that perfectly.
We haven't gotten to that part yet, though.
I thought we did.
Did we? Did we get to that part?
I'm pretty sure. Oh well, I'm sorry. Phoenix didn't. Well,
Yeah, he didn't get to that part yet.
because he was doubling over. He brought him back to bed, and then he had to.
Go down there.
And then he was supposed to, and then he talks to, what was it?
Okay.
Fauna, Fiona. What was her name?
Boozy McMoneyTits. That's what we call her.
Boozy McMoneyTits.
So,
Okay.
He went to sleep. He put the brother to bed.
Right.
He wakes him up later, and then the audience is like, "What's gonna happen?" But in reality, everyone's like, "Yeah, I know where this is going. Let's finish this."
Yeah. So, okay. So Mrs. MoneyTits, says
Boozy McMoneyTits. You call her by her full name, or you don't refer to her at all, sir.
Floozy McMoneyTits.
Boozy McMoneyTits.
Oh, Boozy. It's okay. Boozy. See, I'm used to seeing Phoenix talk. So Floozy or Boozy, I would have been able to figure it out with the.
Oh, okay. You can't see him, so you're guessing. Gotcha.
Whatever excuse you need, call her Boozy with a B McMoneyTits. It's a real name. Look it up. That's what Rod named her.
Right on.
Anyway, what's your point?
My point is,
Brother wakes him up. The brother comes out of the room later on, and he's like, "Hey, bitch. Hey, McMoneyTits. So it's no longer just solely McMoneyTits territory. You're going to have to go ahead and think about the future of the McMoneyTits name. So you're going to have to go ahead and take care of the future, your ex-husband or current husband, whatever you want to be married to, a 6-year-old fucking weirdo." And
yeah, now she's having sex with a fucking toddler.
Yeah. So our character becomes Benjamin Buttons. He turns into a toddler, and that's the moment that made me like this episode. It's, you call it a power move, I call it a gotcha bitch. That's what this was. It was a gotcha bitch moment, and I appreciate a good gotcha bitch moment, even if the episode went way out of its way to get there. I'll take it.
Definitely.
Especially after the seventh was made of bullshit phantoms.
this is where I went, "Oh, go fuck yourself." I knew that.
Yep.
But I wasn't mad like the last episode.
Yeah, it has a
This
way
felt
better
good.
setup, at least. Yeah.
It flowed into the ending. The last episode was like, blah, 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 ending. And you're like, what the fuck? Why
The
are we
last
here?
episode had like the plot was written on a napkin, and they handed it to the director, and they said, "All right, now film about 30 minutes worth of shit and edit it together."
I'm like, this is Rod Serling scribbling drunk on a napkin in Ohio.
Yeah.
Between breaks. How the
Yep.
fuck am I gonna? We're doing it. Here we go. Oh, custard.
It was written on a cocktail napkin, Phoenix, and it had like the sweaty glass on top of the ink, and some of the ink bled, so they didn't read all of it, and
Like, I think
they
it
just
says
filmed it.
Custer. I guess he wants a Custer episode.
It was
Let's
probably
do
really
it.
about custard. Yeah.
Let's not upset Big Daddy. Let's not upset him. Let's go ahead and make this episode. But this one is like, this is what he wrote, and it feels more like a fleshed out first draft. It's, partway through a second draft, and it's just kind of like his brother shows up, and he's like, here's your husband child. Go raise that motherfucker. If you fuck it up, I'll take the money away, because apparently I'm the executor of the will.
Right. That's the whole point. Is
I have that clip.
Go for it. Go for it.
Nice.
Make note of the fact that what you're wearing is all that you take with you.
If you think that I'm going to stay and take care of a grubby, thumb-sucking little kid, you're...
That's precisely what you're going to do.
Gotcha, bitch.
And short of that, you'll be here exactly as you arrived.
No.
Unadorned. All the furs and the jewelry and anything else that my brother gave you remain here.
He can't make me stay here. You can't make me stay here either. There are other fish in this ocean, mister.
Indeed there are, but you're not married to them. You happen to be married to my brother.
That's crazy.
Crazy? No.
What is
bizarre?
Your marriage?
And it's a fact. And if I ever hear that he's left alone with nurses, maids, and governesses, you're going to find yourself right back on the chorus line, do you understand?
Oh,
He's going to get some attention
you
now.
whore!
And I don't mean just intermittent, sporadic visits between nightclubs and beauty parlors. I mean from morning till night.
Hey, question, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Can you hear me talk while I'm playing something?
Yeah.
Well, there's a first.
Just didn't give a shit.
No, but dude, this is the first
I'm just fucking
podcast.
with you. Yeah, I heard you though. Here's again. Yeah, you definitely sound a lot better than before. Before you sound a little congested, but you sound better.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You sound great now.
Then
Don't fuck with it. Is what I'm saying.
no, my point being is my new mixer from the last mixer. Is that what you're talking about?
No, you sound a lot better in this new mixer. You don't, Adam. I don't know if you think about what Frank sounded like before. I've done 100 shows with him, so I know. But he sounded a little congested. The mixer. He just sounded a little, not tin canny, but just a little. The bass was way the fuck up, even though we turned it way down.
Yeah.
But this sounds a lot better.
Yeah, it's a PV6.
Product placement.
I even have a
Click the link down below for a special discount code from
Check
Frank.
out PV6 on Adam's.
Make sure you smash that like button.
Time out.
Adam, you're hosted by PV6, right? You're gonna get sponsored by them.
The reason
Totally, bro.
Did you smash that like button? Did you?
Hit the subscribe and ring that bell.
Hold on. Hold on. Did you? Did you hit the like button? Did you hit subscribe? Did you hit the fucking button?
Why not?
Did you?
Shit.
Anyway, so let's talk about the episode. Sorry, I get a little violent there when people don't hit the fucking like button or subscribe button. Sorry, Adam.
It's the only thing we ask, you know. I mean, really.
That's all Adam wanted.
Fucking subscribe.
Yeah. I mean, is it really that fucking hard?
I don't even care if you like it. Just subscribe.
Hold on, let Frank talk here. Is it that fucking hard?
Yes.
Frank?
For him, yes.
It's like Brady. I feel like I'm the Brady Bunch. Frank?
Huh?
Continue.
I was done.
I'm looking down. Can you continue?
Okay.
Good about this bit.
He's smiling down on you, Frank.
I can't see that. What?
What?
He's licking the top of your forehead.
Keep talking.
What?
Anyway, so this episode sucks. So let's move on.
I don't hate it. I'm the only one. I'm in the minority here. I don't hate the episode. I like the gotcha bitch moment, and I appreciated this episode more than the last one.
I didn't hate this episode either. I found it like I just found it so batshit absurd, and the Big Daddy part made me laugh.
Also, the brother hated that girl so fucking much that he was willing to risk his brother's life, put him through hell, turn him into a baby, just so he could have that gotcha bitch moment. And I appreciate that power move.
Thank you for bringing this up, Adam, because I think his brother doesn't like his brother, and he really hates his brother's wife. So he used his brother just to fuck his brother's wife over.
Yep.
I was gonna say not fuck her, but fuck her over. Yeah, you said that.
So it's like you
exactly.
You're gonna be a mommy now and do all the shit that I wanted you to do before, or you're gonna lose all your fucking money. Gotcha, bitch.
I hate you more than I love my brother.
Exactly.
I'm gonna throw him at the fucking fan, and you're gonna get that shit that bounces back. Have fun with that shit. Bye, bitch.
Because think about it. You know, he's missed all the family Thanksgivings, Christmases, weddings, and everything because this bitch didn't want to go.
Because she was fucking Boozy McMoneyTits all over Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Flag Day. He could never see his family for Flag Day.
He wanted to get even so bad that he scienced the shit out of it.
And worst of all, Arbor Day.
Cinco de Mayo, which is what our first live podcast day was, Cinco de Mayo.
And May the 4th be with you.
That was the day before, Frank.
Which, I was like, I can't wait till this shitty fuck day is over. Fuck this day.
So the brother is like, well, if you fuck up this baby, you don't get shit. And apparently he's the executor of the will. I don't know why there's a will, how that pertains to him being young and not therefore still alive. I don't know how any of that
This
works
guy
out.
found out a way to reverse age. I'm pretty sure he's smart enough to get a will put together and be the
They don't show
executor.
it though.
Yeah,
That's my point.
no, but you can believe it. Yeah,
You follow along with it. Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, but not for nothing. The wife is the executor of everything before the brother, unless she's
it depends.
on.
she might have signed a prenup.
What he
Yeah.
set up.
What?
It depends on what he set up. It all depends on what he set up.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So
So
apparently he said his brother is the executor of the estate because essentially what happened is I'm dead. I have a child with this lady, which is what on paper is what I'm saying. I'm dead. I have a child with this baby, with this lady. She has to raise the kid, otherwise she doesn't get her monthly stipend. Is essentially what we're supposed to presume is going to happen, right?
Yes.
But I mean, I assume that's what he kind of says. If you fuck this baby up, you don't get shit. If you put him with a nanny, you don't get shit. And if you don't fuck me on the side, you don't get shit.
I'm telling you, these people
right.
are related to Simon. They are. They're related somehow. There's a connection. There has to be.
Brother's definitely Uncle Simon.
Yep. Because it's that same kind of long-term revenge bullshit that you have to appreciate.
Yeah, and I do appreciate, but also didn't help me enjoy the episode any more than I did. I gave it like a 6. It's okay. I don't love it. No, it's okay.
I can finally see you guys. I had to go to the live stream so I can see what I should be
Oh,
seeing.
welcome to the podcast.
So, no, I was just counting. We're 15-second delay.
This episode is a 7.3 on IMDb. I think
How-
that's
how-
way too high.
I was going to give it a 7 out of 10. If we're doing out of 10, I would
give it a
put it
6.
a 7. Yeah.
Now, I did watch next week's episode and have a lot of clips from it, which, hey, I'm ahead of the game, Phoenix. So,
Whatever you need to excuse your behavior. I'm not seeing an episode on the Blu-ray.
this
Whatever you need, Frank.
and Adam, this is the second time I've done this.
I heard.
This is the second time I watched it.
You know what I did, Frank? Before we started recording, is I
What?
sent Adam the Lost episode of Twilight Zone review. You know what I'm talking about?
The one where you're literally in the Twilight Zone.
Oh, when I was really, really high?
Yeah.
Okay, you admitted it. Good. You didn't say you have narcolepsy. You just said I'm really high.
Words came
Yeah.
out of your mouth, but in no particular order for no particular
You're
reason.
talking about like a basement, and I'm
Yeah.
like, cool. Was this episode good? And you're like, yeah, but they're like subscribing to the plumber's way of mentality when they're going to the moon. I'm like, what the? But instead, I went and I waited for a good while for you to make sense. I'm like, okay. And I waited.
It was
a
like
while.
listening to Sid Barrett explain his breakfast, like post Pink Floyd. You know,
Sid Barrett had a little bit of an excuse,
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my finer moments.
but it's hilarious to listen to. And
Yo, can you send it to me?
no, yeah, absolutely, I can. But I was telling Adam, like, he listened to this live, or you were telling me live. I'm like, yeah, it made sense. And the next day, I sent it to you, and you're like, oh, that's nonsense.
okay.
And I was like, yes, it is nonsense. And you're like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, that's fine. But it's
I called you
hilarious.
and I was like, yo, I'm so sorry for last night. I feel ashamed of myself.
and I never shared it, but I kind of want to.
And I went, Phoenix, will you please forgive me?
Can I
Because
play it right now?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's 5 minutes.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, man, I was in another world.
This
Yeah.
is why I brought it up, so I can play it, but I want his permission first.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here we go.
This is Frank on too many pills, a lot of weed, and I actually took a shot of Southern Comfort before this.
Fuck, Frank. God damn.
And I'm allergic to alcohol, so that
Jesus
didn't help.
Christ.
Okay, let me find it real quick.
It was a bad day.
Here it is. Okay,
Okay.
here it comes.